See? This is what happens when I practice outside. It's okay. Oh wow, you got a lot of dogs with you here.
I know, we're dog walkers. Come on, away. No. Go away. Leave it.
Doga. That would have been a great Doga class. Dogs and yoga. Yeah, when you practice outside, you're bound to get some dogs wanting to come onto your yoga mat. Namaste, Goa Flowers. Today I am honoring another request. This is yoga for hikers. Even if you're not a hiker or you go out hiking in nature, you can still do this practice. This is a very slow flow to honor and nurture our human heartbeat and connect it to the earth's heartbeat, so that we calm ourselves so much down that we are vibrating at the same frequency as the earth. Oftentimes as humans, we stress too much, we go too quickly, too fast, and don't you sometimes wonder what is the purpose? Nature doesn't do that. So let us connect in. I hope that you will enjoy this practice. Let me know in the comment box below, and if you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up and make sure that you've subscribed to my channel, because it helps me out a lot so I can continue to make practices like this. I think this is the last time that I'll probably be able to film in Finsbury Park. It's been lovely doing it. I really enjoy practicing outside, and will be continued next year. See you on the mat. So let's begin on the floor. So we'll start cross-legged. Find whichever position works for you. You can sit on a chair, on a stool, on a pillow, on a rock, whatever it might be. And rest your hands on your thighs, turn your palms to face the sky, close your eyes and close your mouth, and just tune yourself into your breath. We'll just start with a little centering. Just feel your breath moving in and moving out. Just notice how you feel in this moment. The theme is yoga for hikers. So you might have had a beautiful hike out in nature. And maybe you haven't hiked directly out in nature. Maybe your hike today was in the concrete jungle. But it doesn't really matter. Yoga really is just about connecting into our own true nature. And that's what we will be exploring today. So humans are part of nature, just like every other animal and plant species. Aligning our energy with the earth will naturally make you feel more peaceful and happier. When we attune the brain to the earth's frequency, it's going to increase our well-being. It decreases stress and anxiety. It promotes natural healing and a deeper connection with all beings in the world at large. We're going to feel more centered, balanced, conscious, and peaceful. We have so many different frequencies around us, whether it's mobile phones, Wi-Fi, radio, microwave, and it all pulls on our brain. The frequency of the earth is 432 hertz. So anytime that we move into nature, we automatically feel that calmness, that connection. But yoga also has a lot of different practices that help us to quiet our brain waves, to calm our nervous system. Our breathing is one. But also chanting is a wonderful way of connecting in to that same frequency of nature, and particularly the Om. So the Om is the primordial sound associated with the creation of the universe. If you're outside in nature, you can hear the Om. Have you ever heard the sound of the Om outside in nature? Personally, I haven't, but maybe I haven't gotten quiet enough in order to hear it. So nature and Om vibrates at the same frequency. So this is why when we chant Om, we feel so good. It calms our mind and it calms our nervous system. So let us chant 3 Oms together. So work your palms together in Anjali Mudra, or Atmanjali Mudra, or also referred to as Namaste. And then gently press your thumbs against your heart. So your spiritual heart, which is at the center of the chest. Our physical heart is center left of the chest. So here, as you gently press your thumbs against your sternum, and we chant the Om, you're going to feel a vibration from your heart. This has a wonderful effect on you. Try to notice that. And as you chant, you can actually visualize yourself sending this vibration and sending the Om to anyone that you know maybe directly might be in need of some healing, peace, support, and strength. Or you can just send it out into the world and trust that whoever needs it is going to pick it up. So we inhale fully, and on the exhalation we're going to chant Om. And we do that 3 times. Inhale. Om. Inhale fully, sweep the arms to the side and up. And then reach up to the sky. And then as you exhale, palms together, touch your Ajna chakra, your center for intuition, inner knowledge. And your Anahata chakra, your center for unconditional love, compassion. And gently draw your chin into your chest and just bow down into the highest within you. Notice how you feel after those 3 Oms. I have a tutorial on how to exactly chant the Om. I'll link that below. And I also have a blog post describing more the details of what Om means. You can look at that when you have time. Then lift your chin and open your eyes. Good. So we're going to come forward into a tabletop position and just very gradually just work with the spine into a cat and then into a cow. So I know when I hike, I always feel tight in my lower middle back. And then arch, curl, inhale. Exhale, round. And if you've had a backpack on, you might feel this in your shoulders. One more time, exhale, round. And inhale, arch. Then keep the toes curled under and draw your hips back. And in this position, you can sit here and just feel that maybe intense or maybe gentle stretch into your toes and into the fascia of your feet, as well as into your calves and your Achilles tendon. You can just move your hips a little bit side to side, not getting so rigid, but just moving the prana, the life force, into any area that might feel stiff and tight. And then if you want to take it further, then you can extend the arms a little bit further in front. Keep the elbows on the ground, palms together, and rest your forehead either on the floor or again on a yoga block, on a book, on anything that you have available to you. And then feel that you're drawing your hips back as you're drawing your elbows forward and creating lots of space there in your torso. And breathe in and exhale it out. Breathe in, exhale it out. Good. And then slowly come forward and exhale it into downward facing dog. And just pedal a little bit through your feet. Bend and extend your legs, getting into the calves, into the hamstrings. Move your hips a little bit side to side. You can lift one leg at a time. Just take your time. Good. And then inhale, wave yourself into a plank pose. Draw up into the belly, round your spine. And then exhale, lower the knees, the chest and the chin into the floor. Really pull the shoulder blades together and melt your heart into the floor. Inhale to baby cobra. So there, you're melting the earth's heartbeat with your own heartbeat. And how beautiful isn't that? And just rock and roll back and forth a little bit in your baby cobra. Inhale up, exhale down, rolling the shoulders open, getting a good stretch into your chest. Inhale to upward dog. And just move your head a little bit side to side. Not moving fast, just moving in a moderate speed. And exhale to downward dog. Moving to that frequency of the earth. And the crows. Lift your heels off the floor and inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged dog. And exhale, draw the knee into the navel, really round your spine. Bend the back knee and then push off to step the right foot forward. Come on to your fingertips, roll your shoulders open. Try to lift your front toes and root into the four corners of your feet. Roll the shoulders back. Full breath in and full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Then gently lower the left knee into the floor. Keep the back toes curled under. Send your hips forward. Lift your heart as you draw the navel in. Bend the elbows and open into Anjana Asana. Getting that deep, juicy stretch into the left hip flexor. Opening up the chest and the shoulders. Lifting the heart. And then opening up to the sky. Feel free to turn your palms to face each other for the sun mudra. And just honoring the external sun, honoring your own internal sun. So even though you might not be able to see the sun directly, the sun is right there within you. So draw yourself into it. And then exhale, lower your fingertips to the floor. And then gently straighten out the front leg. So again, if you have something available to you to put your hands on to give you a little bit more leverage, go for it. Breathe in And breathe out. Press back into the left heel. Feel free to flex the right foot. Then bend the front knee and then take a little dip down, step the left foot forward. Inhale to halfway pose. And exhale, fold over your thighs, bend your knees as much as you need to. And inhale, rise, sweep the arms to the side and up. Gaze up to your thumbs, draw the energy up with you. And as you exhale, fold over your thighs, touch Ajna chakra, Anahata chakra as you fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Hold it here. Inhale, the left foot back to plank. Exhale, the knees, the chest and the chin to the floor. Merge your human heart with the earth's heart. Inhale, baby cobra. Roll the shoulders open and just stay here. Find that little wave. Taking your time. Trying not to rush. What is the rush anyway? Why do we rush? Nature doesn't rush. Nature takes her time. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Then inhale, lift your heels off the floor again. Exhale there. Inhale, lift the left leg to three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the knee into the navel round. Bend the back knee. And then push off to step the left foot forward. Roll the shoulders open. Full breath in. Full breath out. Just finding that full extension of your body as we, walk a lot and hike. In different terrain, our leg muscles get worked and they tend to get a little stiff and tight. So just finding our full extension again. Lower the right knee into the floor. Keep the back toes curled under. And then inhale it up into Anjana Asana. And just notice how it feels on this side. Drop your shoulders. Feel like you're lifting your rib cage up out of your hips. Palms can be forward or palms can face each other. Stay connected to your inner sun. Stay connected and tune in to your inner nature. And then lift and rise above. Just let nature be your guide. And then exhale, slowly lower the fingertips to the floor. And then straighten out both legs. And again, come up as high as you need to. You do not have to flex the left foot. Just fold over. Press back into the right heel. So you feel that stretch into the right calf. Fold over the left thigh just as much as you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the front knee. Take a little dip down and step that right foot forward. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. In, rise it all the way to the top. And then exhale, fold and touch Ajna Anahata in the process. Inhale halfway. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, right foot back to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Lower your heart, melt your heart with the earth's heartbeat. Inhale to baby cobra, or this time go into upward facing dog. And exhale it to downward facing dog. Oh yeah, shake it loose. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Then bend the knees, walk your hands back to the feet. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, rise all the way to the top. And exhale, touch Ajna, Anahata, and rest the arms at the side of your body. Then walk it to the front of your mat, and we'll go through a little flow. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up, gaze it up to your thumbs. And then exhale, bend the knees, bring the arms behind your back, right index finger on top of the left. Stretch the arms up and over your head. Shake out your head. Inhale, release your hands, halfway pose. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, Anjana Asana, lower the knee. And then exhale, lower your fingertips to the floor, straighten out both of your legs. Inhale, bend the front knee, pivot the right heel in. Lift it up to warrior one. And then exhale, open it up to a warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior two, straighten out the front leg. And then exhale it into a triangle pose. Hold it there. You can gaze up, you can gaze to the side, or you can gaze down. Feel free to reach the right arm over the right ear. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Then bend the front knee, extended side angle. Lower the right fingertips to the floor, the palm onto the floor. Pivot the right heel off and twist it open. Reach that left arm up. Then gently turn your feet. So you're turning to the outer edges of your feet. And then lift up and reach the left arm over the ear and stretch away. Getting into the hips and into the side body there. Good. Slowly come back to the center. And exhale to three-legged, inhale to three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee to the navel, step it forward. Inhale, right foot forward, halfway pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top. And then exhale, hinge it forward, bend the knees, arms behind, left index finger on top of the right. Inhale, release the hands, halfway pose. Exhale, left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, lower the knee, Anjana Asana. And exhale, fingertips to the floor, straighten out the front leg. Inhale, bend the front knee, pivot the left heel in, lift up to warrior one. And exhale, open it up to a warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior two, straighten out the front leg. And then exhale it into triangle pose. So I know you don't want to be too much on your feet and on your legs after a long hike or a lot of running around, but just to get the blood flowing a little bit and just really root and ground, open. This covers a lot of ground. Extended side angle. Let's go as deep into it as you can. If you want to keep your forearm to the thigh, that's good too. Lower the left hand to the floor, pivot the left heel off, and then twist it open to the right. Stay here or turn your feet. So you turn to the outer edges of your feet so your toes are facing to the right. Lift up and reach the arm up and over the ear. Ah, delicious stretch into the side body. Then slowly come back to the center as you exhale. And then inhale to three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Inhale, left foot forward, halfway pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise it to the top. And exhale, namaste, but touch ajna, anahata. And rest back into mountain pose. And just take a moment, just shrug your shoulders, just drop everything. Connect into the ground, into the earth. Good, then turn and face me. Feet come together. And now you're going to balance on your left leg for tree pose. Take a hold of your right ankle and draw your foot as high up onto your thigh as you can. Press your foot and your thigh against each other. Draw up through the pelvic floor, lower belly. Lift through the heart. Reach the arms up. Breathe in. Feel free to try to gaze up towards the sky. Just find your balance. Are you a willow tree? Are you an oak tree? What might you be? Just staying rooted, grounded, but with lots of room to move. Now we're going to open to the right into a warrior two. So be very mindful and careful in this transition. So you want to take a big step, but if you feel like your knees are not ready for that, take a small step and gradually work your way into the warrior two. Okay, so just hold it there. Just gaze over the back arm and then gaze over the front arm. All right, now you're going to pivot off your left heel and come into a crescent lunge. Gradually lift it up. All right, find that back bend, press it into your left heel and just open the arms into the cactus arms again, just like we did in our Anjana Asana. Good, beautiful. And then slowly lower your hands to the floor. Inhale to three-legged down dog. So lift your right leg to the sky. And then exhale, draw the knee into the navel and gradually slide it in to a pigeon pose. Okay, point your back foot, peek behind it, lift your chest, roll your shoulders open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then slowly descend it forward, and you can rest on your forearms, rest your head onto your forearms, or you can rest your forehead onto the floor and open your arms into cactus arms. Okay, so whatever feels good for you. I'll just hang out here for now a lot because of my mic. And just drop down into your hips, another area that tends to get tight. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Then move your hands back. You can come onto your fingertips. Now you can place your right hand into the center and then work your left hand behind you and draw your heel towards your buttocks. Just as much as you can. You know, the leg can be away, just work with it and see how your quadricep feels. All right, this is not about forcing yourself into any positions. It's just about working with what it is that you have. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And if you feel like you can take it a little bit further, then of course, stretch your edge as much as you can. But stay with your breath so that you feel that your mind calms down, your nervous system calms down. And we move to the same frequency as the earth's heartbeat. There is no reason to rush. And then slowly release. Isn't life so much better when we don't rush? Come back and inhale to three-legged down dog. Ooh. Just bend and extend that leg. Just get back to circulation if you felt like it got shut off. Draw the knee to the navel and step it forward. So this was previously your back, and now, funny enough, it's become your front. And then step your left foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale back to Namaste, but touch Ajna chakra, Anahata chakra. And rest the arms at the side. Find your mountain pose. And then face the camera again. And we'll try tree pose on the other side. So root down into your right foot. And then take a hold of your left ankle. Open it to the side. Draw the leg up as far as you can. Whatever is your range of motion. Just press the foot against the thigh, extend the arms, find a focal point in front of you. Yoga takes us through all the seasons. It connects us to the entire animal kingdom. It connects us into nature. How must it be to be a tree? What do you think of yourself as, an oak tree or a willow tree? I know. Good, and then slowly you're going to open to your left into Warrior Two. So watch your step, very much watch your step. And that's one thing we have to do when we're out in nature. We have to watch our step, be very mindful. It's easy to twist an ankle. You know, just really paying attention, using our yogic awareness. And then very mindfully just bend, just become light and pliable and flexible and less rigid. And then pivot that back heel off, crescent lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. Just find that range of motion, whatever that might mean in this moment. And then lower the hands to the floor. Inhale back to three-legged down dog. Lifting that left leg up. And then exhale, draw the knee into the navel, round and slide your leg into pigeon pose. Good. Come on to your fingertips and just peek behind you. See that you're in the center of the quad, the shin, and the top of the foot. Feeling this hip, and then gradually descend it forward. And maybe you have to rest differently on this side, but just find a position no matter what that allows you to completely soften your upper body, your neck, allows you to connect deeper into your breath. Allows you to slow down to the same frequency as the earth, as the Om. Just find the silence, connect into the silence. And gradually push the floor away from you or the ground away from you. And now again, let's bend the back leg. Shift your left hand to the center. You can draw the heel in and then just move it away a little bit. Yeah, and especially if you feel tight, it's good to just find a little bit of movement there. So as you exhale, draw the heel in. As you inhale, draw the leg away. So that might feel very opening. And then sometimes it's better to just stay still. And if you can, take it a little further, just stretch the edge in whichever way you feel that you can, but don't rush into the next stage. Just take your time. Just think about the sun and the moon and the earth. They don't rush. They take their time, they work together, and they find that consistency. It's we human beings who mess it all up because we get impatient. Would you agree? Slowly release out of it. And nature knows. Curl the back toes under and inhale it back to three-legged down dog. Yeah, and just bend and extend that leg. And then draw the knee to the navel and step it forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale halfway and exhale, fold. Drop your head. Inhale, rise. And exhale back to Namaste, Batach Ajna, Anahata, and rest. Lovely. Face me again and just shrug the shoulders around. Just shake out your hips a little bit. Yeah, do you feel good? Feel like you're back to being fully extended. Feel a little bit more open in your front body. Now we're going to separate the legs hip distance or maybe even a little bit wider and gradually lower down to a low Indian squat. All right, now here you can grab onto something or you can press your upper arms against your shins and then lift your chest. If your heels are off the ground, that's fine. You can also put a blanket, a towel underneath your heels to give you support. This gives a wonderful stretch into the ankles, the knees, the hips, the back. And slowly release it down. Yay, so good. Now you're going to work the legs together. Keep them a little bit apart and your knees are bent to your right side. So you'll be a little bit uneven in your hips. That's okay. Now take a hold of your ankle, lift your left arm up, and then gradually just you're rotating open to your left, bending the arm, supporting your head, and just gently bend it over to your right. Hold it there. So here you got a little rotation and a side bend. Anchor down into your hip. And then gradually lift it up and release it down. So you continue to get that full stretch. Just lean back and then change your legs over to the other side. Hold on to your ankle. Lift your right arm up. Bend the elbow if you want to. Open your chest towards your right, and then gradually start to bend it over to the side. So you get that deep, delicious stretch down into your hip, into your side body, into your tricep. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely on the right side of your spine. Then slowly lift it up and release it down. Okay? Now you're going to come into the center for hero pose. Let your knees come together. Now you can sit on your heels. You can sit on a block or a pillow. Keep that underneath your seat. If you can work your seat onto the earth, feel free to do so. Right, so that you get that internal rotation. So this stretches your shins, the tops of the feet, the knees, the quadriceps, the hips. Everything gets stretched here, but don't force yourself into a position that doesn't feel right. Make sure that you lift your hips up as high as they need to be, okay? Go into the eagle arms, so cross your left arm on top of the right. Lift your elbows and drop your shoulders down. And just feel free to move your head a little bit side to side. Breathe in fully. Exhale it completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Good, and open the arms and cross your right on top of the left. Lift up the elbows, drop the shoulders down. And again, just move your head a little bit. Drop the shoulders down into their sockets. Good, and slowly release. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, release the arms. Now to come out of it, come onto your fingertips, root down into your fingers, draw up into the abs, and slowly, slowly come out of it. And then you can turn your legs to the side like the previous pose and extend the legs out in front of you. And just shake out your legs a little bit, massage your knees if you felt that. And you can point and flex the feet just to get back your circulation if you found that, again, that one shut off your circulation. That's just because the muscles are tight. So we're going to go into forward fold. Inhale the arms up, just sit up tall, bend the knees if you need to. And then exhale, hinge it forward. Just bend as far forward as you can. Feel that you're hinging and bending from your hips. Keep the chest lifted. And then you can Move a little bit side to side if that feels good. Or you can pause and stay still. Focus on your exhalations and help to continue to calm the mind down, to calm the nervous system down. And it helps to release the tension and the tightness built up in your back body. And slowly lift it up. We will roll back onto the ground for Shavasana. If you want to go against the wall and practice Viparita Karani and lift your legs and let your legs rest against the wall, feel free to do so. That will be good for, restoring your legs and your feet. And it's a great inversion, allows all of the blood to stream effortlessly down into the heart. So if you, it is said that if you rest in Viparita Karani for 20 minutes, it is equivalent to 2 hours of sleep. So feel free to do what feels right for you. I will lower my legs onto the ground. And then you can place your hands on your heart and just feel the beating of your heart. Just feel yourself dropped and supported into the earth. Feel the earth's heartbeat. Notice if you feel that you have more of a connection there with the earth's heartbeat and your own. Notice if your frequency feels like it's similar or the same or close to the earth's frequency. So just allow your breath to be natural. And just allow yourself to drop deeper into your own true nature. Feel free to stay longer if you want to. When you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, work your legs together. And draw your non-dominant leg in first, so the leg you wouldn't naturally draw in. And then your dominant leg in second. Just lift your head and kiss your knees. Send them air kisses if you can't kiss them directly. And then cup your hands around the knees, lift your head, draw the knees away, and see if you can gradually roll yourself up. And then face me again, and then inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. And then exhale, work your palms together again in Anjali Mudra or Atmanjali Mudra or Namaste. Draw your chin into your chest and just bow down into the highest within you. Namaste. I hope you feel good after this practice. So let me know in the comment box below how this felt. Very slow moving. Hopefully you feel more grounded and in tune with the earth's vibration. Bye.